Welcome to Stepping Stones, Lección 34, Zum-Zum. El Zum-Zum is delightfully brave if you hold still and offer it something good to eat. El Zum-Zum is especially fond of red colors. So if you wear una camisa roja o un sombrero rojo when you're sitting outside, you just may hear that pájaro pequeño, or el pajarito, come near you and go, Zum-Zum. There's an island in the Caribbean Sea called Puerto Rico. The people there speak Español, and they have the right to come to the U.S. whenever they want. And they have a name for the Zum-Zum down there. They call that pajarito zumbador because of the sound it makes. Zum-Zum. In English, that would be zoomer. So if you want to say zoomer, you can. But most people up here won't understand you. If you go way, way down into Mexico, and also to Guatemala, which is in Central America, you will find the Maya people, right about there. Many of them still speak Mayan languages from long ago. You could hear them using a different word for the Zum-Zum. They have their own word, you know. It's tsun-un, or something like that. I don't speak Mayan, but that's probably where the word Zum-Zum came from. So you can try saying tsun-un around your family and see what they say. There may be Maya people around you where you live or where you go to school. Some of them are ashamed to be known as Mayas and to speak Mayan. They might want to just speak Spanish or English. Isn't that sad? The Mayas are among the most famous people of all time, but some of them are ashamed to be known. They're afraid you'll think they're trash. If you find Maya, ask them how to say tsun-un correctly. Maybe they'll know and maybe they'll tell you. Maybe they'll even have another word for it. Other Spanish-speaking people use other words. I gave you Zum-Zum and zumbador, tsun-un. Others say colibrí or chupamirto, nectar sucker, or chupaflor, flower sucker. Others say picaflor, flower sipper. The person you see here is holding a Zum-Zum feeder. The person is wearing un suéter rojo. Al colibrí le gusta. You don't have to hold perfectly still. The bottled part of the feeder has a special mixture of agua y azúcar, sugar. You can get these feeders for $10 or $15 at lots of stores. They have directions for mixing el agua y azúcar correctly. Mind if I just say Zum-Zum? That's what my Cuban friends say. The Cubans live down there in the Caribbean Sea, pretty close to Puerto Rico. If you hold still enough, el Zum-Zum will land on your mano, or even your dedo, your finger, and sip. It knows the feeder isn't a flower, but it doesn't care. While you're standing there, or sitting there holding the feeder, you will hear pajaritos flying behind you and chirping around you, at your side. They want to see whether you're safe. They'll go, Zum-Zum. They will hold still in one place. Actually, they won't hold still because they keep flapping their alas. But they do stay in one place for a few seconds and then Zum-Zum to another spot. They can Zum-Zum just above your cabeza, or behind your espalda, or near your mano. They can Zum-Zum while they hold still, or they can Zum-Zum while they're flying. They can be pretty pushy with each other.
Oye, I was here first. Zum, zum. No, tú no. Yo estaba primero. Zum, zum.
Once I found a Zum-Zum lying on my porch. I was sad. I was also surprised to see how chico it was. I knew zumbadores son pequeños, but it looked extra pequeño. Pequeñititito, chiquititito. I checked on it a half hour later. Poor chupaflor. Pobre chupamirto. Pobre picaflor. Pobrecito Zum-Zum, pobrecito zumbador, pobrecito colibrí, pobrecito Zunun. Oh, qué triste. Oh well, I don't know whether you know it or not, but many chupaflores fly all the way down to Puerto Rico in the fall to spend the winter there, or to some of the other countries down there. I should say, though, that they go there to spend the summer because it's always summer down there. They leave Indiana before they get very cold. Most of them leave in September, some in October. They're all gone now. Say, I got off track a little bit. I was telling you about that dead Zum-Zum on my porch one summer. It wasn't even thinking of heading back to Puerto Rico or Mexico or Central America when it bumped its cabeza against one of my porch posts. And there it lay on the cement. I waited 30 minutes, and it was still dead as a doornail. After an hour, I checked on it again. It was gone! No chupaflor, no Zum-Zum, no zumbador, no colibrí, no zunun, no chupamirto, no picaflor. No need to call Puerto Rico, though. They weren't expecting him yet. The month was July, and the zumbador that had been lying dead on the cement floor of my porch wasn't about to leave when it could stay here and feast on our delicious bottle of specially mixed homemade nectar, a careful mixture de agua y azúcar. The chupaflor is gone now. The Zum-Zum has left for warmer weather. El zumbador has loaded up its belly and headed south. The colibrí has gone away to speak Español in other lands. The zunun has perhaps returned to the land of the Maya. El chupamirto will sip on lots of flores on the way down there. No picaflor here. No, not now. But it will be back when the weather warms up again.